Okay, so this is an interesting topic about influencers. Mm, Hear me out. So I was on YouTube today and I was recommended this video, and it was a video about a girl who was in I'm gonna actually pull it up just so I can like literally talk to you. Okay, there's this girl, her name is Eloise, and she went to Aspen. And you guys remember how I made that one video that was talking about like what a snow bunny is, and I talked a little bit about that, and I wanted to include that link in my snow bunny video because like what she demonstrated was like a snow bunny, right? Like anyway, but then I was like, oh, okay, she's interesting. I kind of want to subscribe to her channel. I would love to see like who she is, right? But then like as I go to her channel, and I'm just gonna like kind of show you this. So it looks like her name is like Eloise Dothka. Um, so some of the videos are like I'm looking on the home channel. It's like a week in my life, meeting Selena Gomez, weekly workouts, beauty routines. So she has an apartment in New York. It looks like inside my first New York apartment. Um, I don't know. I haven't watched all of these, so I can't really. I don't know what you would get, out of this. But here's a thing that I kind of want to introduce, mostly because like I hope that people watching my channel, first of all, I hope that there are black girls who are watching my channel. That's the first thing I hope. The second thing I hope is that there are aspiring content creators who see me as like a smaller channel and are interested in some of like the topics that I cover, because I want you guys to understand how some things work, like in terms of brand deals. It looks like this girl has like a few like sponsorships and partnerships, but also it's not really clear like where she came from or like how she got these. So like she doesn't really have that many followers. She has like 10,000 YouTube subscribers. It looks like on Instagram, um she's got like 36,000 Instagram, followers, which is not, I mean, I don't know, it's not like a lot or a little. I definitely think like whoever is creating her profile, she's got like 14 pictures, or sorry, 63 pictures. And most of them like aren't geotagged, so you don't really know like where she is. She's just like taking pictures places. Um and how can I say, like, okay, this one's tagged. It's like she's in Manhattan, New York. Um but here's the thing, like, you know how like we all have like a backstory, like, oh, I grew up in, this town, I went to this school, and you would have like something that was kind of about like your life before you hit the internet. I feel like I've kind of done this, but I mean, I don't know, because like if you look, you could find me like before this channel on the internet. It's not like that hard to find. um but I also want to do a better job of telling the like, before I was, making YouTube videos, I definitely had a life before that, and I do want to like talk about that, and I don't want that to be some mystery. But this girl seems to have popped out of nowhere, and then just now she just has like an apartment in New York at 23. And I just want to be like kind of serious for a second, because I feel like she's German. Like, her last name is giving that she's German. I am not mad, and this is just something I just want more black girls in America to understand, but also even white girls in America. Like, y'all don't understand that people are coming and getting your bag, and y'all are sponsoring it, because like, especially like all over like Latin America or all over Africa, like for black girls in Africa are kind of, not all of them, but some of them can be a little bit hateful because they're jealous, because like black girls in America, you could actually like make content about like your real life, and people would like watch, because like you have so much more than everybody else. they can't make content going to like these like really nice places with these like awesome events and these great dresses because like they don't have the money to do that, right? Like they don't have the time and the resources to do that. Having the time and the luxury and the resource to just like go to a bar, go to breakfast, it is a literal luxury. Everybody doesn't have time to do that, so you can't be like this like lifestyle content creator. Um, that is actually a luxury. But here's the thing, like I feel like a lot of the companies are missing some things because there are real people in America. There are people in America who have children, black children who are also growing up in America, and they also need to have like some representation. Okay, no, Perk, you're gonna have to move. Perk, stop it. Yeah, so they need to have some representation, and it's not gonna work if like you continue to like only promote foreign girls who like aren't from here, who don't have the story. And that's the weird thing too. So it's like literally are they trying to say that like all American girls are dusty and ugly or something? Like you couldn't use anybody from here to make anything. This is another reason I gotta explain why like the Taylor Swift of it all makes sense. Like I live in Tennessee right now, and like people know Taylor Swift here like personally. Like I'm in Nashville. She grew up in Hendersonville. It sounds like she grew up in Pennsylvania, but then in high school she went to like Hendersonville High. Her dad legitimately still goes to like a First Watch that's right in Hendersonville. Like he literally just goes in there. I'm not sure about this, but I might have like actually served Taylor Swift's parents since I've been in Nashville. I'm not that big of a fan where I like know who her parents are, but they had said some things and I was like, oh, like what the guy had made a joke about like being Taylor Swift's dad, and I thought he was just playing because like she's like mad popular. I really don't know. All I'm saying is that like other people who I work with, like, they definitely know her dad who comes in and he still has his routine. Like, these are real people in the real world. They're not just like Taylor Swift is a superstar, but she's also a person who like went to high school and people saw her rise. Like she was literally down here in Nashville playing at the bars, okay, playing at the places that other up and coming singers play. So these girls don't have any story like that. They seem to have just like posted 3 photos on the internet and then all of a sudden overnight and gotten brand partnerships and stuff, and then you guys are like following them and like watching their content and interacting with it, and everyone's like, oh, these girls are so pretty, and so they're getting more things, they're getting more brand deals, they're getting more opportunities. But here's the thing, like what about you? Like who's gonna represent you? Like I'm for sure gonna represent me. And there's actually a couple more stories that I will just start telling. I was gonna save it for Patreon, but it feels like I'll just have to wait till I get like way bigger to get a Patreon. But God, like, I don't know. Basically, like letting these other influencers kind of need to come in all shades and sizes and colors and shit, so that you can have like a multitude of experiences. And yeah, it's very strange to have like the same looking girl who just posts pictures places. I don't know. All I'm saying is like we all live in the real world. So if you're not posting something that like I can relate to in some way, like if you're gonna post at a venue, be at the venue. Like just geotag the venue so you're like, I was here. But it's like they're not even doing that. They just like are posting photos. They're not geotagged anywhere. They'll just be in like a city. Oh, I'm in this city now. I also saw she made a bunch of videos that were like, I have traveled to this city. I've traveled to this city. I'm traveling to all these cities. It's just weird because it's like out of touch, right? Like you don't just float through life like just going to cities and making videos. The internet is still pretty new, and so we are still getting used to content creators, but this is weird because it's not like she's some model that we all care about and then it's like, oh yeah, I want to know her story. Like she's like a nobody who just is like posting shit. Is like just being like another pretty girl, obviously, if it's not obvious, is not gonna cut it in 2024. But I think it's fascinating because like somehow, some way she still got like some brand partnerships for like nothing. I mean, not to be that person, but like you're not like stunning enough to be just having either you have like a modeling contract and like that's what it is, or like the rest of it is just strange. Like, bro, just get a job, or if you have like opinions about something to say, get a YouTube channel. But like, there's something else. It is weird and it's happening, and I just want to call it out. I wonder what you guys think, and I'll like make more content about that. But that's this weird thing I saw with an influencer, and I wonder, what you guys think about that.